Well, I finally got it to idle on its own sometime last night. Took me a minute to get it to do it again this morning. Yeah, the first time I started it, I didn't really let it idle. I just held on the throttle. So I didn't know if it actually idled. So I found out last night there's still something going on with the air because it takes forever to get it to idle. Last night was fairly warm, and I had to fiddle with the choke for a while. I even had this little keychain piece hooked under it to keep it from going all the way down. And it just took forever. Finally it warmed up enough when it started to idle. I did the same thing this morning. I had to hold it for a while. And I don't know if that's normal for this bike. I don't think it is. I don't know if it's the weather or not, but I'm thinking I'm going to have to take apart the carburetor. Right there, that little cable is where the choke goes to. And I don't know. There's like a little rubber valve or something in there, I think, that might have to be fixed. I probably will still have to take these carburetors off. I'm gonna hate that. And there's this weird rattling. I don't know if it's the fan, because it's got a little plastic fan in there. It's right here, behind this. But I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a rattling going on. I don't know what that is. And there's this rattling over here. That was my fender. It's loose. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take apart these whole forks though eventually, because they're leaking a lot of oil. Oh, and it died. It's been running for about 20 minutes now. It finally died. Let's see if it starts back up. Yes, it does. I don't know why it died. Yeah, the gauge still says it's running cold, which it ran longer than this last night, and it said that when I shut it off, the pipes were still cold. I felt the pipes, they were cold as could be. It must take forever to let it idle and warm this thing up. But yeah, there's still something going on with the carburetors. I'll get that figured out, but for the most part, it's in good shape. I got to take these forks apart and, get them fixed. I got some seals coming in the mail. Should be here this week, today or tomorrow. And then I'll have to figure out how much PSI goes in them, because these are the kind that takes air. So I got to figure that out, look up the specs. And I found out my blinkers, they don't blink. They just stay on. When I turn them on, they don't blink. They just stay on that side. I don't know if that's the way they're designed, and the other one's the same way. I turn them on and they just stay on. They don't blink. It's weird. Never seen a blinker that just doesn't blink. Yeah, I'm going to end up repainting, well, you can't really paint over chrome that easily, so I'm going to vinyl wrap gloss black to match the tank on the fenders. I'm going to repaint these forks, the down parts anyhow, gloss black. I'm going to repaint the heads black with high heat paint. I don't think I can get that in gloss, or not at a good price anyhow if I can. So that'll be like matte black, both heads. Then the rear fender will be, vinyled in black because it's chrome too. And I don't know if I'll get different bars for it. I don't think I will. But I do need to kind of polish up these ones. They're a little bit here and there. And I'm definitely getting different mirrors. I already got a set on watch. I already got a set of handlebar grips coming in the mail. And I want to get different, one of these. This thing fucked me up. I went to start it up for the second time after I started up first. And it was still over here on off. And I'm not used to this. I'm used to a rocker switch. So, I didn't realize it was off. And I kept cranking and cranking, trying to start it, and it wouldn't start. Well, there it goes again. Yep. See, it's starting first try now that it's kind of got going without me fooling with the choke. Choke's all the way down. Oh, and I got this throttle lock, which eBay told me it would never fit my bike, which if I didn't put that little foam doohickey in there, it wouldn't. It's made for a bigger handlebar, and it's not really made for my bike, which the new grips are slightly bigger, so this won't be an issue. It grips this fine. It's got these little adjusters, and the original nut that came on it was like an acorn head, and it wouldn't go down far enough to tighten this band. It's like a hose clamp. So I had to go find in my shop. I had another little nut that goes all the way down. So I just give it some throttle, and it keeps it on throttle. I don't have it tightened down all the way yet. I still got to change this out. This is what's slipping. This is tight on there. This here slips a little bit, and it lets it kind of move. Well, I could probably tighten this down some more too, but the bigger grips will help that. But yeah, I got to make that look prettier, basically. I'm eventually going to be getting a whole new brake lever and clutch lever because I'm going to be putting a hydraulic clutch on it. So I got a set that I got on watch I'm going to be buying for those. And I want to get a whole different, both of these are going to change out. Both of these buttons, little things, are going to be changed out for something smaller. Yeah, I got a whole lot to work to do.